is going to be interesting. The stand set up for Jesse, who's a left-handed shooter. We will see what happens. We'll make it work, right? Alright guys, well it feels good. I am in the hot seat tonight. It is December 16th, and yesterday Sarah tagged out on her big Missouri buck. So I'm hoping that good luck keeps going towards me. Yeah, so it's kind of hot today, so we decided to sit over green, run over a radish field here. And let's hope, even though it's warm, the deer still move. This has been pretty awesome. We've been hunting all week here on the McBee's farm, and these guys have got it really set up nice here, so let's hope a big one shows up. That'd be great. So stay tuned. We'll see what happens tonight.
Well, my first night in the stand was pretty slow, but for our friend Stephen McBee, it was anything but a slow night. His target buck, Average Joe, had stepped out and gave him a shot at 15 yards right at last light. He took the shot and he called me right after and said, "Josh, I got my buck," and he wanted me to come over and help him recover it. So I headed over there as soon as it got dark and we started to track him.
Well, it's been about 20 minutes since I hit Average Joe. I don't think he went very far. He ran into a fence and I couldn't see anything after that. It was pretty dark at the shot. We're gonna get on the trail and go see if we can't find him. Yeah, I'd say that's a good sign. Yeah, I can see blood for 10 or 15 yards already. I don't think he's gonna be far. That's awesome. It was so dark in the timber, as soon as he hit the fence, he just kind of disappeared. Oh, I see why he disappeared. He's laying right there on the edge of the field. Dude, he doesn't have a rack. What in the world? Where's his rack? Right here against the fence. You gotta get this. Look at this. Huh. His rack is laying against the fence. Are you kidding me? Look, there's the other one. What in the world? This is insane. This is so weird. Look at this. Holy smokes. I've never even experienced anything like this. Well, I mean, that's what he would look like. That's what he looked like when I shot him. Wow.
So within 2 days, Sarah killed her buck, Stephen killed his buck, so the energy in camp was at an all-time high. I couldn't wait to get back in the stand and hope some of their luck rubbed off on me.
Oh, this is so frustrating. Sit here all afternoon, wait for this prime hour, and there's a beagle running a deer or a rabbit in the woods, in the bedding area, right where we expect all the deer to come from. This is so frustrating. A lot of people just think that people like Sarah and myself, we just sit out here and a big buck walks out and we kill him. That's not the way it works. We put in a lot of time and effort and go through the same kind of hardships everyone else goes through. It's not easy, but oh well. Dog's barking in the background. We got a big buck just popped out in the field. That's a shooter. Dang it, that stupid dog. I bet you that buck would have came in here too. super tall frame. If that stupid dog wasn't over there in those woods doing God knows what. Sounds like a little yapper that has a squirrel treat or something. I bet you those bucks would have came into this food plot. Man. How incredibly frustrating is that?
Well, needless to say, no one's luck rubbed off on me because this is turning into a downward spiral of misfortunate hunt after misfortunate hunt. But seeing that mature buck definitely gave me hope. Unfortunately, we have to hit the road in 2 days in order to be home for a Christmas party. So if it's gonna happen, it needs to happen quick.
All right, well, it's December 19th and we are hunting with the McBees. And right now the wind is great. It's actually blowing a lot east. It's supposed to be blowing out of the northeast, which is right to the food plot we're hunting tonight. But I'm feeling pretty confident we're gonna be okay because we're running the enforcers inside the blind. And these are ozone generating products, which ozone's ozone. I don't think it's necessarily designed to be inside the blind, but that's what I'm using it for, and it's gonna work great. So we're hanging one of these inside here and then one of them right here. So we're hoping that'll kill all the scent in here, and we might have a good shot at killing a buck. We saw a nice one last night over on that hill over there. It was a huge old 7-year-old 8-pointer, but he didn't come in because we had a dog barking in the woods right here, and I think it was sounded like a Jack Russell or something small yapping at a squirrel in a tree for 3 hours. So hopefully that dog is gone and we'll have a shot at seeing some big bucks tonight.
Well, day 9 of our hunt, we didn't see much of anything. But fortunately for us, we have a cold front coming in. It's a small cold front, only about a 10-degree drop, but it may be just enough to get the deer on their feet.
Well, guys, it's December 20th. We're knocking on the door of Christmas, and we are still out here in Missouri hanging out with Stephen and Jesse McBee and hoping that I can get tagged out like Sarah did a few days ago. So tonight, we got a little bit of a cold front coming in, not much. It dropped about 10 degrees, decent pressure, but it could be a good night. It's kind of a toss-up. It's hard to say. We didn't see any mature bucks or any bucks for that matter last night, so we're kind of hoping tonight is the night. We're hunting a bean field, and it's a toss-up whether they're going to go to grain or green tonight. We're hoping that they're going to go to these standing beans because we're sitting over them, obviously. So, anyway, wish us luck. Let's hope it happens tonight because I only have one more day done after this. That's some deers right there. I'm supposed to be hunting and somehow I'm filming. I'm just kidding. I know, I was just kidding. Alright. Well, it is 4:25. It's still early. We've got an hour before dark. And there are deer piling out everywhere. We got a whole bunch of does right here. I'm counting like 5 or 6 of them. Taking my deck thing off.
No one cares what you do. No one cares what you do.
Yeah, I took that off.
Yeah, great. Thanks for telling us.
I didn't want it to get away me drawing my bow or anything. Alright, it looks like they're gonna work their way in. I see some more coming in the woods. No bucks yet, but this is a good sign, and the deer are moving a lot.
And the turkeys.
Yeah, so hopefully, if there's a big buck in the area, he'll come out tonight in daylight hours. We'll let him have it, so.
yearlings, but that's all right. That's a lot of bugs.
We saw a lot of deer movement, but unfortunately we didn't see any mature bucks over the standing bean field. So we headed back to the lodge and Steve and I started game planning on what we were gonna do for my last sit in Missouri. So after much consideration, we decided to go back to the same spot we sat last night. We knew that there was a big mature buck using that food plot from earlier in the year. He's a big monster 10, but he actually broke off his G3. And we're hoping that we'll get some last day luck and maybe, just maybe, that big broken G3 buck there.
Wow, it's like 3 o'clock and we have 2 shooters that just stepped out clear on the other side of the field. We're sitting over standing beans. So I'm hoping they'll work their way down that hill over to us. I'll tell you how far away they are. They're 300 yards right now. They're both shooters for sure. And they got a lot of time to come over here. It was a toss-up with where we were gonna hunt today. And we decided to come back to the same spot that we did last night. And I'm hoping we made the right choice. And from the looks of it, we might just have made the right choice if they come in. This is exciting.
Where'd the other one go?
He's standing over there in the brush. This buck's working his way in. Stay. So he came off that hill and he's moved closer about 100 yards. He's 100% a shooter. I think he's a 4.5, 5-year-old. Big body, big thick neck. That other one that's in the back has tons and tons of mass. It's an old looking deer too. This cold front that came in has definitely got them on their feet really, really early.
to keep our eye on that big mature buck that moved off down towards the pond in hopes that he would come back. And while we were looking at him, a big monster came in behind us. As I looked over, I couldn't believe my eyes. It was the broken G3 buck, and he's coming right into the beans. Broken G3 buck came right into 35 yards. I was hoping he would get closer, but I didn't want to take that chance because it was likely he was going to move off. So I decided it was now or never.
Smoked him. I smoked him. I got him. Go down, baby, go down. I can still see him. 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 I got eyes on him. I think I just saw him bend down. Fall down. I just shot a giant, guys. Oh, yes. Wow. We were just talking about this big one that came out as a monster tin, and he came through and he skirted us, and I was like, gosh dang it. And we were all discouraged, and I'm looking at these other bucks. I saw him look back, and I look out this window, and I'm like, babe, turn on the camera. There's a big one right there. And he hopped the fence, and he came through right there at 35 yards. And I held right on him, and I put the hurt on him. I think I hit him a little back, but I think it's okay, because I'm pretty sure I just saw him go down. I don't know for sure, but he just went about 100 yards, and I saw him go whoosh. So either he bedded down or fell down, but we're gonna review the footage. And I just got my Missouri buck. Yes, last day magic. It was our last evening, and honestly, the forecast, it looked bad. But this cold wind, and there's a big cold front coming in tomorrow, and it must have just got all these deer on their feet. That was our #1 target buck. Stephen McBee has been scouting this property for all summer long, and he told us coming into here, he said, listen, there's a monster 10 that's coming in here, and he's got a broken G3. And that was that buck. Yes.
Without knowing if he went down for sure or not, I decided to climb down out of the blind and go check out my arrow.
Far, but it does look like I hit him a little low after reviewing the footage. So and he was slightly quartered to me, so it looks like it's going to be a lot of liver. So we're going to give him some time and come back later tonight and see what we find. But yeah, you can see that. That's a good sign right there.
Well, we came back to the lodge and we're reviewing the shot, and it definitely looks a little low. I'm about to shoot right now. So I can rewind this. Yeah, it looks like it could be a little low. So we'll still it right there. That is right where it went in. I still got a few inches above the white line, right off that elbow. It looked like the broadhead deployed horizontal. So I might have clipped a little bit of heart, but I don't know. But man, as he runs away, there is a ton of blood.
I smoked him. I smoked him.
I mean, there is an awful lot of blood for just a liver hit. So we may have got something better than we think. I don't know, but we wanted to give him plenty of time. It's almost 9 o'clock. I shot him at like 5 o'clock. So we're just gonna wait it out till about 11 o'clock, midnight, and then we're gonna go look for blood and see what we can find and kind of slowly ease our way through there and pray to God we don't jump him.
All right, well, right here, left of these rocks is where he jumped the fence. Yep, right here's blood. Look at this. We got blood. Oh yeah, there's a lot of blood right there. There's more blood. Look at on the post where he was jumping. Blood. Wow. Wow, look at all of this. What is that? It's like a piece of his lung or something. That's crazy. Look how much blood is right here. Right up here's where we saw it stop. Look at that. You can just see it. It's a pit. There's no way that deer's far. Look how much blood. Man, this is just crazy. There he is, guys. There he is. Oh my gosh. Look at that beast. Wow, I must have hit him right in the heart. Gosh dang, look at this thing. Oh yeah, he's been dead a while. He's so stiff. Oh, look at that beast. Wow. What a stud. I am so grateful for this deer. We hunted really hard. We've been here in Missouri for over 11 days. And it's the last hour. It was the last 20 minutes of the last day. We could not hunt anymore. We had to be home for Christmas. And I couldn't believe it. This old joker came in. It's a big old mature deer, the biggest one on this farm, and definitely the oldest. And I have my good friends Stephen and Jesse McBee to really thank for this, you know, and the whole McBee family really, because they allowed Sarah and I to come up here and hunt with them and put us on some great spots. I'm just so thankful for good friends. This is unbelievable. Wow, what a big buck. He's got a big old frame on him, good mass. He broke off his G3 there, but that's all right. I'm just happy he didn't suffer. Man.
Thank you so much for your support, and if you want to join the bow hunting family, hit that subscribe button and make sure to turn on notifications to be one of the first to see our new videos posted. If you're new to our channel, check out our other videos. We have over 70 bow hunts that I think you'll enjoy. And if you'd like to keep up with us daily, make sure you go over to Instagram and give us a follow there, where we post every single day and it's always outdoor related.